Hello, lovelies. It's been a minute, but I'm still here. Did you miss me? Probably not. Probably didn't even notice I was gone. Um, yeah, back with a weekly pick a card, May 24th through the 30th, with nail polishes. Again, I know I did it in one of the last ones I did, but I have these sitting out because I've been intending to do my nails for the last 2 weeks and haven't done it because I don't know. I'm the queen of procrastination and, you know, the depression and shit. But whatever. Anyway, pile number one. I'll do this beauty guru nonsense so you can see it well. It's this lovely gold polish. I've actually had that a long time. I think my sister gave it to me for my birthday. The next one is this nice dark green color. That's a little bit sparkly. And last one is this full-on sparkly little glitter gel polish moment thing. So yeah, go ahead, take your time, pause the video if you need to, and I'll see you in the readings. Okay? Bye. Okay, welcome to pile number one with the pretty gold polish. I have a theme in mind for these three nail polishes, and maybe a little bit of black. You know, superhero character. If you can guess who it is. Probably not. Maybe. Anyway, pile number one. First card. Okay. This is Tamlin. And he indicates, let me move the rest of these out of the way actually. He indicates, for some of you, maybe finally being free of a bad situation. You know, if you've been unhappy somewhere, like in a job that sucks or a relationship that's getting toxic or going south or whatever, and maybe now you're realizing I need to do better for myself. It could also be for some of you, this card also indicates relief or a weight lifted. So maybe some of you have been dealing with something or something's been weighing on you a lot, just like stress, and you're moving out of that energy and finally, you know, starting to feel better from that, which is wonderful because that freaking sucks. Either of those situations freaking sucks. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh. Eight of Coins is next. This is about ambition and diligence, mastery of your talents, right? So some of you might be focusing more on yourself or whatever your craft is or your chosen profession, and you're putting in a lot of hard work now to improve your skill, right? To reach a new level, and you're willing to put in the hours necessary to see that improvement. And even that alone can help push you out of this energy and bring in something better, you know? Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, okay. This is the Four of Coins in reverse. This is another one about releasing the past and acceptance. Being ready to accept your reality and embrace it and release old resentments or toxic people, and being ready to start over and bring in some change and moving forward, right? So maybe you're releasing, you know, some pent up stuff, you're realizing some things need to change, and you're willing to put in the effort to do so, and then that will free you from whatever stress or negativity you have going on in your life. I like that. I like seeing that. Let's see what the next one is. Oh yeah. Okay. Next is the Six of Wands. This is about victory and triumph, being applauded for a job well done. So especially if this has to do with like career stuff, people will notice that you're putting in the effort, you know. Or even if it's just you improving yourself, people will notice and, appreciate that and respect that and compliment you on it. Um, but yeah, this card indicates lots of good things, victory and triumph, and good things coming your way, and I love that. Those are wonderful things. Let's see. Let's see what the next one is. Okay. Next is the Page of Cups. This one is about good news, especially about emotional aspects of your life. And it's not even just like romantic aspects, because a lot of people associate the cups are like romantic cards, but it's about relationships, period. So it could be new relationships, good finances, work relationships, friendships. Like maybe I think a lot of your relationships will improve as you're improving yourself, right? Um, it's also a card about usefulness and maybe letting your inner child out to play a little bit. And remember not to take things too seriously, especially if you're buckling down a lot and making a lot of improvements to yourself. Remember to have fun, because that's important too. All right. Last one, because I didn't pick any of those like long, the cloud cards that I usually pick at the end, because they're big and my hands hurt this week, so they're hard to shuffle, okay? And I didn't want to fuck with them really. But the last one, Seven of Coins, is about perseverance and planning and hard work, and long-term success, which I love to see. This is about elevation and growth and gain, and you have planted the seeds, or right now you could be making the effort and planting those seeds, which is you improving yourself, which is only going to benefit you in the long run. This is about like you're putting in the effort. Watch it grow, because it's going to. You're gonna do good. You're gonna be okay, kid. But yeah, that's it for Pile One's reading. If you liked it, please, comment, subscribe, whatever, do those things. And I will see you next week. Bye. All right, welcome to pile number 2 with this lovely green color. I mentioned in pile 1 I picked these specific colors because there is a theme I would like to do with my nail art revolving around these 3 colors and a specific superhero character, comic book character, because I'm not quite sure if he's a hero, anti-hero type person. I don't know if it's obvious just from these colors who it might be, but feel free to guess if you want. Let's see. First one. Ooh. The Mermaid is your first card. I like the Mermaid a lot. This card is about entering a time of great fulfillment and joy, or creative inspiration that inspire you to create great works of like truth and beauty, like things that represent you and your truth and things like that. So maybe some of you have been wanting to get into some like art, or maybe you are an artist, or you're just looking for a different way to express yourself. Any sort of like creative outlet. I've been looking for like new hobbies. I get bored quickly. So, you guys got anything interesting that you do, throw it my way. I watch a lot of sewing videos. And I somehow got into yarn dyeing, which I know I will never actually do because it looks like a pain in the ass. But I watch weird crafty videos like that, so not that yarn dyeing is weird, it's actually kind of necessary. You know what I mean. Anyway, next card. Hierophant in reverse. This is about freedom, personal beliefs, maybe a little bit of rebellion, because it's about going against the grain. Feeling the desire to bend existing rules. Or you're maybe feeling limited, from too many structures or whatever. People who saying things need to be done this way. but you know there's other ways to do it, you know? Because you could have, you know... Okay, here's a good example. I was watching, as I was talking about sewing videos, Closet Historian, and she says there's so many, like, teachers in fashion school that will teach you that their way of doing things is the only way. And they're like, this is how you sew this seam, but really there's, like, you've had 2 other teachers that have both taught you different ways. So there really isn't just one way. You can do it your way, whatever way works for you. And I had that issue in school, period, with any class. I was like, if as long as I get the right answer, how does it matter how I got there? You know? It's that kind of situation. Maybe you're feeling limited by structures at work or something, or, you know, in society, and you feel like you can't be you or express yourself or, like, whatever. I think with these 2 cards, you're maybe coming into your energy of how to deal with that, you know? This card is about trusting your inner strength and seeing things from a different perspective, you know? Because that, I think, is how a lot of new ideas come about, you know, a lot of good things. Hell, electricity, you know? Keying a kite to harness lightning. Nobody had done that before, and now look. We'd all suffer without our electricity, right? That's a weird thing to... Anyway, it was the first thing that popped in my mind. You know what I'm talking about. You know I do these as stream of consciousness, and whatever I say, I say. Next card. 7 of Wands. Is this in frame? Don't know. Yes, it is. Okay. 7 of Wands is about being determined and having conviction and being strong-willed, and some of you, you know, might be coming into your own, you know, and finding your voice and standing up for yourself and what you believe in and going after what you want and holding out against pressure. That's what this card is. And the 7 of Wands says you have what it takes to make that happen, which I love. I love seeing, you know, as somebody with 0 self-confidence, good for you. I don't know what this is like. Well, no, I probably have a couple of times, but not that I remember offhand. Anyway, I think some of you might be coming into your own a little bit and maybe discovering who you are, who you want to be, how you want to present yourself to the world. And if the, you know, world around you don't like it, well, it's too bad. You know, you have to live your life to make you happy. Next one. Knight of Cups. This is about following your heart. This card is about taking action. It's telling you that now is the time to start. So I think some of you are really wanting to, embrace who you are or try new things or something. This is interesting. I like it. Maybe some of you are finally gaining your confidence to, you know, embrace who you are and be happy. And I love seeing that because everybody should be that way. Next, another Knight card. This is the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is about consistency and strong will and improvement, and it's a wish card. A card that represents goals that you hope to accomplish, recognition that you will earn through your commitment to your work or whatever this is that you are doing, whether it's like an art project that's really embodying who you are, you know, and you're expressing yourself finally for who you want to be and how you want the world to see you. And when you get these two, well, actually it's this one and any other Knight, so in this case, this one, the Knight of Coins with literally any other Knight is about not letting the immaturity of others stop you from meeting your goals. Okay? If you have like chaos people in your life or people who are like, oh, what are you doing that for? You know, don't listen to them. They're stupid and don't know what they're talking about, and you do whatever makes you happy. As long as it's not hurting anybody, no one else should care. That's just how I feel. Live your life however you want, as long as it's not hurting anybody else. Lastly, Four of Wands. I love this. This is about celebration and excitement and family, whether it's your actual family or the family you create, your friends and everything. But it's about feeling confident also, and like you're on the right path. If you're wishing to go on a new adventure, maybe try something new or discover who you are and who you want to be. You're in a great place to do it because this card is here. Take advantage of the lack of self-doubt, because the Four of Wands is all about not having self-doubt. I think this whole reading is about not having self-doubt and just embracing who you are and what makes you happy. Good for you. I like that. I like seeing that. So yeah, that's it for your reading. Lucky you. This is a good one. And if you feel like, if you're like me and you see this and you're like, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Trust me, you can. Start small. Work your way up. This is just maybe the tip of the iceberg, and it's giving you the inspiration you need. But yeah, that's it for your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, and all of that obligatory YouTube stuff. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully, unless the depression kicks in. It should. It won't. I won't let it. Anyway, bye. All right, pile number 3 with this adorable, teeny tiny, can you see it? Magical glitter nail polish. I said in the other 2 piles that I picked these specific polishes for a reason. I have a theme I want to do for my nails whenever I eventually get around to doing them, revolving around these colors that represent a superhero / maybe he's an anti-hero, I'm not quite sure, comic book character / she's in some movies. Feel free to try and guess who it is. I don't know if it'll be obvious from these colors, but if you want to guess, go ahead. Anyway, let's see what your first card is. Ooh, the Lake Maiden. Let me move these, actually. Get out of the way, nail polish. The Lake Maiden is about hidden forces at work in your life, and having all the tools needed to succeed, which I love. It's one of those cards that never comes out for me. But let's see what the next one is. Ooh. Okay, death. I say this every time death comes out because I feel like I have to, because people don't understand. And if you're new, it might scare you. The death is not scary. Death does not mean death. Nobody's dying. Nothing's happening. You're fine. Okay? Don't freak out. This card is about change, transition, releasing excess, releasing baggage, the ending of cycles, completing of chapters, putting the past behind you, all of that stuff. So you have all of the tools needed, and maybe it's time for you to start implementing them and cutting out the things that no longer serve you. You might be in a transitional state, some of you, and you're moving from like one stage to another. Maybe you're going from one job to like a promotion, or you're in a at an age in your life where you're going from one stage to another, maturity wise or what have you. Yeah, some of you might be going through like from one phase to the next, and you're evolving as a person. There is no beginning without an ending. That's this card. So some things might be changing for some of you. Some things might be ending, but better things are coming. Let's see, actually. I'm sure they are. Oh, for sure. The Sun, for sure. This is about optimism and truth and success and positivity and fulfillment and happiness and all of the good things. You might need to, like I said, cut some stuff out in order to get to the happy, but you have all the tools you need, the common sense and the skills and whatever, to help you see what needs to go so you can get to here. Okay? Things will improve quickly if you've been having a hard time. Okay? That's what the sun's all about. Love to see it. Next. Ooh. Knight of Wands. This is about being confident, having self-confidence, being daring, passionate about the things that you care about, like if your job's important to you or hobbies you have or, things like that. It's also a card about bracing yourself for good times coming. Good things are coming. And be ready. As long as you're doing this, I think this is like the work. You might need to work on this to get to this, but you can do it. If you're one of those people that's like, no, I can't, and you're comfortable where you are, even though maybe it's like unfulfilling, or you're bored, or things kind of suck, and you're not really happy, but you're not miserable, so you're just kind of there, That's not great. That's not great for you. That's not great for other people around you. If you got things to deal with, maybe deal with some things, right? Because the Knight of Wands says new opportunities are coming your way. Be positive. The sun's also about being positive. Because that'll have like a big impact on your life too. If you're positive, because don't they say that? If you put positivity out in the world, you get positivity back. Right? Big change on the horizon. Death card also. Big change on the horizon. This will be the right thing for you. You got both of these cards. Alright? And with the sun here, another major card. It's happiness and good things. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, the Page of Coins. Page of Coins is about sticking to your goals. Could also maybe be a little bit of somebody like influencing a situation, and not necessarily in a bad way. It could be a coworker that you're friendly with. It could be an actual friend or your boss or a family member. That maybe says something and puts an idea in your head. It's not necessarily like, somebody being difficult, Sometimes it's just a conversation with somebody that inspires you and says, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Or, oh yeah, I didn't notice that before. That sort of situation that maybe kind of triggers this. But also, because some of you might not have that situation, it could also be you finally being open to new opportunities and feeling ready to make your dreams a reality. Because this card, kind of like the Lake Maiden, actually, is about you having everything you need to manifest your dreams and be a success, which is great. But you have to stay focused and grounded in what you're setting out to achieve. Make sure you have a plan and you stay grounded and don't lose focus, right? Because that'll help you make the next realistic, achievable step forward. Which is good, And I think you definitely have change coming. You definitely have good things coming. And maybe some things that need to be, we all do. We all have that stuff that could be, worked through or dealt with or whatever. Last card. Ooh. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is about celebration. It's about good conversation. And I said, even if this is this one with like the influence person, it could just be you have a good conversation with somebody and that is what inspires you. 3 of Cups is another one about happiness and winning on different levels and having reasons to celebrate. Good times are coming that are going to be cause for celebration for you, which is wonderful. It's also about spending quality time with people who appreciate you. And as I said here, it could, this could be friends, this could be family members, spending time with them. Because, sometimes they help you see things you didn't see before, or just make things more obvious because they see things a different way than you. But definitely seems like good things are coming for you. And I love that. But yeah, that's it for this reading. If you liked it, feel free to like, comment, and do all those obligatory YouTube things. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.